All right, guys, just to let you know, recording has started. So this session is now recorded. So guys, as per the topic of discussion, as per the point of discussion, we are here to start from the very first topic in terms of sales and Salesforce business analyst training and placement program. So as I have mentioned in my message, that I'll be the one who will be conducting the functional, managerial, conceptual, and fundamentals business analyst training and placement program. And Akash will be taking the weekend session in terms of technical, in terms of Salesforce. Okay. So I would be starting from the very first topic. Okay. Let me share my screen first.
तो अगर
ठीक है.
डाउट्स क्लियर हो तो वो हेलो रोहित भाई कैन यू मी
हाँ हाँ, I can hear you.
एक दो डाउट्स हो तो वो क्लियर कर सकते हैं किसी बीच में से या उसका वेट करना पड़ेगा
Doubt as in what doubt? Please tell me.
रिगार्डिंग उस दिन if you remember मैंने एज इज और टू बी का वाला पूछ रहा था तो एट दैट टाइम हो नहीं पाया था
अच्छा,
मैं आया
वो
पहले
एज इज और टू बी तो बीआरडी में था शिखर. आई बिलीव आई हैव clarified, but still you have asked जो business requirement document में
मैं
हमारे जो
एक
as is.
अभी एक आपको करिए उसके अकॉर्डिंग अगर वो हो जाए तो मतलब वो औरों को भी दिख जाएगा तो पीपल
Sorry.
व्हाट्सएप पे इमेज शेयर करिए तो वो एग्जैक्टली की तो लोगों को औरों को भी दिख जाएगा तो किसके रिगार्डिंग में बात कर रहा हूँ जो इनिशियल हमने बीआईडी बनाया था ना लाइव ऑप्शन पे एक बार कार लाइव ऑप्शन पे
अच्छा, just a moment.
सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी पढ़े मैंने मतलब चैट जीपीटी से पूछा तो वो एज इज दिखा रहा था कि इट शोज द करंट स्टेट मतलब करंटली वो सिस्टम कैसे काम कर रहा है ना और टू बी इज समथिंग जो हमें फ्यूचर में उन्हें वो कैसे काम करेगा हाउ व्हाट वी गोना प्रोवाइड देम उसको कैसे इम्प्रूव करेगा राइट आवाज
Sir,
ही
you
बंद हो
are
गई
on mute. You are on mute, sir.
ओके ओके ओके. हाँ हाँ, ये शिखर भाई, दैट इज. देखो, जो बिजनेस रिक्वायरमेंट डॉक्यूमेंट एज अ बिजनेस एनालिस्ट एज अ प्रोडक्ट टीम मेंबर जो हम बनाते हैं, उसमें देर आर स्कोप्स. प्रोजेक्ट स्कोप का मतलब होता है, द रियल मीनिंग फॉर प्रोजेक्ट स्कोप इज these are the features and functionality. This would be the complete suite. This would be the complete product or service that we are going to provide to the client. Wherein as is means in scope, which means we have worked on it, and as is means at this point of time, this is the current product, this is the current service, these are the total features that we are going to provide to the client 100% for sure. Okay, and to be which is reactive and proactive, which is still in the process of working on with the enhancement and changes, but we will definitely provide it to the client by the end of the project. So in scope में reactive होते हैं, which we are working as per the client's requirement, and proactive means which we are working as per the competitive and market analysis that we are going to give to the client. ठीक है, शिखर भाई and all. ठीक है, शिखर and all. Did you get this point?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, let me share my screen now. ठीक है, guys, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this is these are some of the topics and more that we are going to cover. So the very first point is sprint one, basics and fundamentals of business analyst or a product team member. Okay. So before I give you the insight, guys, I want to understand what is your perspective, what is your insight if I ask you this question that what is a product team member or what is a business analyst? What does he or she do? What are the basic roles and responsibilities that a business analyst possess? Yes, guys. Yes, guys, especially the people who are repeating this topic like multiple times. I'm at least expecting answers from their side.
Rohit Bhai, a business analyst is a person who acts as a bridge between the customer and the internal team in order to take the project or product from as is towards to be functionality. And if I talk about roles and responsibilities of business analyst, first first and foremost responsibility would be requirement gathering and requirement elicitation, requirement analysis, obviously, and then preparing the documentation. Requirement communication is the other responsibility, stakeholder management. So these are some of the responsibilities of business analyst.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Anybody else who would like to give us their insight and enlighten us?
Um, After, like what he has mentioned is also right. Afterwards, there's backlog management and prioritization, where we work with the owner of the product, where in which we prioritize their backlogs and ensure the user stories are clear and concise, and then facilitating communication as we have to be the bridge between the stakeholders. So the continuous feedback is also important. Then comes the supporting, testing, validation, and if there's any changing or improvements.
Okay. Yes, yes, Shaheen. Hanji, Ela, you were saying something? Ela or Pooja?
Yes. So, in my knowledge, the role of business analyst is understanding the business needs. That is, BA reacts with interact with stakeholders to gather and analyze the requirements which are needed in documentation process. In that is preparing BRD, FRD, user stories, and all that process, and mainly the support in the solution which ensures that it should give proper solution to the business objectives. Yeah.
Okay, bilkul. Yes, guys, what you have mentioned, that is absolutely correct. As a product team member, as a business analyst in a software development company, we as a business analyst or product team, we are involved in all the life cycles in all the different teams with all the different environments. Okay. I'm sure that you have heard about software development life cycle. Okay. There are four phases to it: design, development, testing, deployment. ठीक है, इससे पहले का जो फेज होता है दैट इज प्री सेल्स एंड प्लानिंग, और इसके आगे का जो फेज होता है वो होता है सपोर्ट एंड मेंटेनेंस. ठीक है. सो business analyst is involved in pre-sales, planning, design, development, testing, deployment. In pre-sales अभी एक कैंडिडेट का इंटरव्यू हो रहा था एंड the position was for pre-sales business analyst. So he was asked this question ki, how you as a business analyst involved in the pre-sales part. So with pre-sales, I am along with my product owner, solution architect, or tech lead. I'm involved once the lead is generated from the digital marketing or organic marketing from the sales team. Then we provide the initial BRD. We provide the initial, request for information, request for proposal, and then we do the initial meeting in terms of understanding the client's expectations. So it's more or less like a live presentation of our product and services and understanding the client's mindset, what they want from us in terms of product or service. Once pre-sales is done, then we are involved in the planning part, which means once the client is onboarded, then we start with the revised business requirement document. Once revised business requirement document is done, then we do the project management planning. Okay. With project management planning, we create the product backlog. With product backlog, we create the sprint backlog. With sprint backlog, we create the initial documentation like FRD, user stories, use cases, test cases. Then we do the requirement gathering session with product owner, with client. Then we understand their expectations, enhancement, changes, customization, and then accordingly we revised the documentation, which is user story, use case, FRD, test cases, release notes. And then accordingly, we do the internal grooming session as a business analyst, as a product team member. I will connect with my developer, tester, designer, release team, quality, UI, UX team, deployment team, so that I can groom them that these are the different documents, these are the different activities for which we have done the time estimation, resource allocation, task delegation, and ticket prioritization. And then we start the sprint. This is planning. This is pre-sales planning in the design part. Once grooming session is done, then we do the development, then we do the testing, and then we do the deployment. Once deployment is done, in development part, front end and back end development happens from the technical team. Design team, they design the final UI UX, and then they integrate. Okay. And then we start with the testing part, manual testing, automation testing. Once automation testing or once all the bugs are resolved, then we, as a business analyst, we are involved in the deployment part, wherein we are doing the release notes documentation, we are doing the sprint demo, we are doing the user acceptance testing, and we are migrating it from the production environment to to live environment. And then once the deployment is done, then we are involved in support and maintenance, which is customer service and tech support. So as a business analyst, you are involved in the complete pre-sales, planning, design, development, testing, deployment, support and maintenance. So this is how, and this is why being a business analyst and product team member is a vital, integral, and crucial role, wherein you interact internal stakeholders, external stakeholders, clients, and senior management. So you tend to, and you oftenly involved with, all team members externally and internally, so that you can have a better understanding for the project management, product management, and process management. Okay, guys, did you get this point? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, guys.
I'm good, Rohit.
Okay, coming back to the main point, um, a business analyst in product and project management for product based and service based. Okay, guys, usually a lot of times it happens that candidates they give interview, and recently अभी interview हुआ था and they said कि yeah, you are from let's say they said Rohit, you said that you are from product based, so how you are going to survive in service based, which is a altogether different scenario. Okay, so before I give you the insight and information about it, what is your understanding when I say you are a product-based company and you are a service-based company? Yes, guys. What is the answer to this? Anyone?
Product-based company, they are basically
Like they provide some sort of product they will be focusing on, like iPhones. Apple iPhones they sell, but services is like provide technical. They will be provide technical services to multiple clients, like TCS and Infosys. These are like companies.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Anybody else? Yes, guys. Anybody else? Product based and service based. ठीक है, not an issue. Guys, देखो, what Pooja has mentioned, that is correct, but from very high and vague level. ठीक है, product-based company, they have, let's say, they have one product and they have multiple clients. ठीक है, अब जैसे कि पूजा ने एग्जांपल लिया आईफोन, she took an example of an iPhone. So iPhone is a product based. They have one iPhone and they have multiple vendors. That means they have multiple clients or multiple retailers who distribute, who sell out their product to final customer. Okay, let's say. But now there is a service-based company who assist, who give services to iPhone, that if in case their live customers, end users will face any issue, software wise, hardware wise, application wise, whatsoever is the issue, they will call a customer service or tech support and they will try to get their issue resolved, or else there would be a field technician who will visit there, or the end user, the customer, they have to visit the customer service department of iPhone. So that company is TCS, or let's say Infosys, who is giving the tech support and customer service. So this is the difference between product based and service based. Product based, they have one product, multiple clients. They can be working for multiple clients, but every client will have a same product. And for that, they are doing the software development life cycle. Okay. Product based company, they approach to the client that, hi, Mr. Client, hi, Miss Client. We have HRMS, we have e-commerce, we have a BFSI product, and you are currently using HRMS or e-commerce or BFSI, and I am 100% sure that with my product, your company's efficiency and effectiveness would be enhanced and improved if you use our product instead of you are using your own in-house or somebody else's product. So that's a product base. Service-based company means they are giving services. Let's talk about software development lifecycle only. Software development lifecycle is design, development, testing, deployment. This is the complete service that ABC's company is providing to n number of product, to n number of client, which means uh, they can do the design, development, testing, deployment for HRMS, for e-commerce, for BFSI, any of the domain. Okay. And not only this, they can provide partial services as well. They can do only, company says, "Ki, I am e-commerce. I'm only looking for design. I have my technical team. I have my quality team. I have my deployment team. You just do the design for me. Okay. Or you just do the development for me. Or you just do the customer service or tech support or support and maintenance to me. Rest I will manage." So service-based company, they provide partial services or complete services for multiple domains for multiple products. It is the company who approaches to the service-based company. Service-based companies are big companies. So it is the company who approaches to service-based company to provide their services for their product or for any of the services that they are rendering. Okay, guys, did you get this point? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues? ये पॉइंट समझ में आया guys? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, Rohit.
Yes, Rohit.
ठीक है, good to go. So in software development, guys, please, because we would be very specific as we are targeting IT industry, as we are targeting software development. The IT industry is a big umbrella. Under this, there are a lot of other domains comes into the picture, like tech support, consulting, networking, security, cyber security. But we are only targeting and we are only focusing on software development. Under software development, we are only focusing on the role which is business analyst or product team member. As a product team member, you are involved in different life cycle, different domain, different teams, and different phases. Okay. Pre-sales, planning, design, development, testing, deployment, support, and maintenance. Okay. These are the most important phases wherein you as a business analyst, you as a product team member, you should be you should be involved in each and every phase with each and every project with each and every product with each and every process. Trust me, guys, being a business analyst, everyone will be questioning you. I have been to this scenario, been there, done that. Everyone says, yeah, Rohit, what is happening with quality? Why they're not able to find any bug, but client is finding bugs. Yeah, Rohit, why there is always a delay in the sprint? Why these developers are not developing as per the user stories that you have groomed? Why the project updates are not notified in Jira or Asana or any of the tool? Why project goal is not mentioned? Why roadmap or a sprint goal or release goal or delivery goal is not integrated with the project progress reports? Why there is no burn down or burn up charts? So trust me, guys, everyone will gonna question you. In a way, you have to understand that you being a business analyst, you are the one who will be taking the update, who will be cascading the update, who will be circulating the updates in such a way that each and everything is intact and updated in your ticketing tool or whatever the platform that you are using in order to get and provide the updates within the project daily basis. This is why we use Agile. This is why we use Scrum. And this is why we practice Scrum ceremonies. Okay. Scrum ceremonies, I'm sure you are aware of it. Daily Scrum, sprint planning, sprint review, sprint retrospective. And this is why we do the project planning and sprint planning, which means we are making sure that we have done the ticket prioritization, time estimation, resource allocation, and task delegation. Okay. I know these terminologies are new to the new guys, but eventually, over the span of time for the training, you will be able to understand these jargons and terminologies. Okay. For the time being, just try to carry on and just try to grasp it as much as you can. Okay. So this is why a business analyst is very much important role in all the different life cycles, in all the different environments, in all the different team members. Okay. If I say cycle, ठीक है, life cycle. So these are the different life cycle, which is project and product life cycle. ठीक है, जो मैंने अभी आपको बोला है, which means concept initiation, planning and backlog refinement, of course, iteration and development, testing, validation, deployment and feedback, and continuous improvement. ठीक है. Guys, if I ask you this question, what does concept and initiation means? Just reading it out, what do you understand with this? Yes, guys. Anyone? Yes, guys. What does this mean? Shall I increase the font? Yes, guys, I'm asking this question.
Understanding the proper business needs,
Of whom?
the
From
requirements
client.
that we receive from clients. So understanding the basic concept regarding like what he needs, like if a client needs to be he needs an e-commerce website, so like that, whether he want to have for like what are the competitors in which he is asking, and like what will be the things that he needs for e-commerce, like only clothes or like other things as well. So understanding all these concepts for the client requirements, I believe.
Okay. What does this means? Collaborates with stakeholder.
Sir, it means like interacting with the management sides regarding the requirements, and like communicating the progress that we have made in the project so far, and or like receiving anything additional that they want us to be included in the project.
Okay. Anybody else who would like to give us their insight?
I think it's like gather as much information from the client to understand like what exactly he is looking so that it could be delivered to the team.
Hmm. ठीक है, absolutely. देखो guys, product to project life cycle में you have to first understand, ठीक है, जो let's say pre-sales हो गई है, because once pre-sales is done, ठीक है, then which means lead generation हो गई है, you know the client, you have connected with the client, ठीक है, and client gave you their expectations. Client said कि I'm looking for something like Amazon. Okay. So you understood it. So now, according to the Amazon, according to competitive and market analysis, you connected within your own team. You connected with developers, testers, designers, solution architect, technical team, release team, support team, everyone. And then you come up with the initial proposal or initial client. I'm sorry, initial business requirement document. I mean, as per the client's expectations, which is in order to understand more about the business needs. What is business need? Business need of the client. What does client need? Now you are doing the initial requirement gathering. This is known as kickoff. This is known as initiation. I don't know if you have heard about this word, discovery phase. Okay, so this is known as discovery phase, wherein you are discovering about the client's expectations, what sort of enhancements, customizations, changes, expectations that they are looking, so that you can define the vision and high level objectives, which is known as high level business requirement document. And you would be able to identify key what will be the major or high level deliveries, milestones, releases, epics that you have to do. Let's say for Amazon, what is the business process of Amazon? जो main uh, phases or main milestones होते हैं. So what would be that? That would be login and registration, homepage or dashboard, product listing and product description, add to cart and wish list, then payment, then delivery, logistics, and confirmation. Okay, so you have created 5-7 phases, 5-7 milestones that within 3 months or within 1 month, I am going to deliver login and registration. Within 6 months after that, we will deliver the homepage or dashboard. After that, we would be able to deliver in 6 months product listing and description, then add to cart and wish list, then delivery and logistics, and then order confirmation. And then later on, feedback, review, GPS, live tracking, all those integrations will come into the picture. So this is how you create the final, document, which is known as business requirement document. Once that is done, then you start with the planning and product backlog, जिसको हम कहते हैं project planning. ठीक है, project planning करी, जहाँ पे we have defined the project for, let's say, 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, depending on the complexity of the ticket. I'm sorry, complexity of the project. ठीक है अब Amazon like it'll take like 1 year or 1.5 year or 2 years. So we will create the complete project. Project could be for the complete product or project could be for collection of product. जैसे कि login registration, dashboard and homepage, product listing and product description, add to cart and wish list, payment, delivery and logistic, and then order confirmation. So we have 7. So either we can create 7 project planning and backlog, or we can create one wherein we'll cover all 7. Either we can create 3 months each milestone or each project planning, or we can create 7 quarters of planning in altogether. Okay, it totally depends upon company culture to company culture. So as a product owner, as a project manager, as a business analyst, as a product team member, we will define the project planning and then accordingly we will define the product backlog. Okay, what is product backlog? Product backlog are all those tickets, all those activities, all those tasks that we have to perform, that we have to action, that we have to, work in order to complete the complete project, in order to, complete the product. Okay, guys. ठीक है. So this is what planning and backlog refinement. अच्छा, backlog refinement something else. This is what is known as project planning and product backlog and then refinement. ठीक है. So that everyone within the team, they are aware about the document, they are aware about the activities, they are aware about the user stories, they are aware about the functional requirement document, they are clear, concise and testable. ठीक है. Backlog refinement means और product backlog refinement means, अब देखो, लेट्स से कि आपने लॉगिन और रजिस्ट्रेशंस के लिए आपने यू हैव क्रिएटेड 20 टिकट्स. ठीक है. एंड यू हैव डन द रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग एंड यू हैव डन द 20 tickets. That means 20 tasks. That means 20 actions. That means 20 Jira cards. So having said that, it means when you would be able to perform and complete these 20 tickets within 2 weeks or 1 month, you would be able to deliver the login and registration module or milestone. But you have to refine it. ऐसा थोड़ी ना है कि यार same day or the very first day you would be able to do the SDLC for these 20 tickets. SDLC has a process. It's a sequence: design, development, testing, deployment. Definition of ready, definition of done. So, which means these out of these 20 tickets, you will have priority 1 ticket, priority 2 ticket, priority 3 ticket, priority 4 tickets. And these are the tickets you have to do in the very first week. There are some tickets that you can do in second week, third week, and make sure that all these 20 tickets you have to perform it in 4 weeks. So you are doing the refinement. You are saying, yeah, out of these 20 tickets, 5 tickets I'm going to do first week, then second week, then third week, and then in fourth week, I'm going to perform all 20 tickets, design, development, and I'll do the regression testing and manual testing for all these 20 tickets, and then it will be definition of done, and then we'll start the deployment, which is live migration. So this is known as product backlog, refinement, and planning. Okay. Once it is done, up now what has happened? Like you have done the product backlog refinement. Now you say कि 20 tickets, I have defined the sequence, I have allocated, I have delegated, I have assigned these 20 tickets to BAs, QAs, devs, designers, release teams, support and maintenance. Everyone is now fully aware that today is 30th and when tomorrow morning, 1st of January, or today is 31st, tomorrow is 1st of January, when they are coming, each and every ticket will be assigned to them with priority and with expectations. So they'll start working. Working means they'll start the development. Once development is done with the iteration, clarifying requirements, and then we'll do the testing and validation, which is manual testing and user acceptance testing. I'm sorry, manual testing and automation testing. And once that is done, then we'll, with the client, we'll do the user acceptance testing. Once client says, take BAs and QAs and the Scrum team, it is good to go. It is working as per the expectations that I have given to you during the time of requirement gathering. Start the deployment process. We'll do the release, gathers the feedback, which is customer service and tech support, and we'll do the retrospective for continuous improvement. Retrospective is a part of Scrum ceremony, which we do to make sure that whatever that we did good in all these 1 to 5 steps, okay, we'll keep on repeating it. And whatever the bad things that we have performed in these 1 to 5 steps, will not repeat it. Will elicit it, will remove the bad things so that we can have a continuous growth, which is known as retrospective. I mean, which is via retrospective that we can expect. Okay, guys. Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now? Yes, guys, especially the people who are new.
No, Rohit.
Yes, guys.
रोहित भाई, हेलो हेलो।
Sanjay Suryansh, please.
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जैसे कि प्रोडक्ट बैक में जो भी टिकट्स बनते हैं वो एवरी स्प्रिंट बेसिस पे बनते हैं। जैसे कि कोई एक स्प्रिंट कंप्लीट हो जाए तो उसके बेस पे बनते हैं।
प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग, आप मेरा स्क्रीन देख रहे हो सूर्यांश?
हाँ जी, यस यस।
ठीक है, दिस इज MS टीम्स। ठीक है, ये पूरा MS टीम्स है। अब यू आर माय मैनेजर, यू सेड कि यार रोहित एक काम करो, फटाफट प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग करो फॉर MS टीम्स। तो एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम मेरे MS टीम्स में क्या क्या है? चैट, पीपल, रेज, रिएक्ट, व्यू, कंट्रोल्स, रूम्स, apps, more, camera, mic, stop sharing, leave. ठीक है, and this interface and this UI UX. ठीक है सूर्यांश, good to go.
यस यस।
ठीक है, अब नाउ यू सेड कि यार रोहित फटाफट इसकी प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग करो। तो आई सेड कि इट विल टेक, मैं पूरे 1 साल का बनाऊं या फिर माइलस्टोन्स में बनाऊं या मॉड्यूल्स में बनाऊं। यू सेड कि यार पूरा बना दो एंड इट्स अ 2 years प्रोजेक्ट।
ओके।
ठीक है, विच इज एज इज, ये आगे बढ़ सकता है इफ इट इज गोइंग टू बी द टू बी विद चेंजेस। तो आप 2 साल का, चलो 2 साल तो बहुत ज्यादा बोल दिया मैंने, लेट्स से 2 months।
ओके।
ठीक है, तो यू से कि 2 months का प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग बना दो। तो आई से ओके, नॉट एन इशू, आई विल क्रिएट द 2 months प्रोजेक्ट प्लानिंग। So I am including chat module, people, race, every option that I can see UI UX included. I'll create the project planning. So if I click on chat, chat is not one feature. Chat is a module with multiple feature. Agreed or not?
Just come under
Suryansh,
the
not.
MS team. Okay, okay, yes. Got it.
Okay, so under chat, I have this text button. I have this font button. I have this emoji button. I have this option. I have attachment option. I have send option. I have all these options. So I'll create all those features and sub features here. So I'll say this text will take this feature will take 3 days. This will take 2 days. This will take one day. Design and development. I'll do the product backlog. So under chat, let's say I have 5 tickets. If I complete 5 tickets or task or Jira cards, so it will be one chat. So product backlog means included chat, people, raise, react, view, all the options that is available under people, under chat, under raise, under react. That is product backlog.
Okay, this is
And
Jira.
sprint,
This is tickets.
yeah, these are tickets and these are the जैसे कि for MS Teams, I have to do it in 2 months, so I have 100 tickets. So all these 100 tickets are product backlog. But you said here also create the sprint backlog for week basis, and every week I have to do 12 to 13 tickets so that I can complete it in 2 months. So these 12 to 13 tickets included in chat or people or maybe raise, it would be one sprint backlog that I have to complete in 1 week
1 week.
till 2 months. So multiple tickets is equal to one sprint backlog. Multiple sprint backlog is equal to one product backlog.
Okay,
ठीक है?
got it.
So yeah.
Got it.
जी, अनुज भाई, please.
It was so there is one question. Who can prioritize the tickets? Just अभी आपने बताया कि 100 tickets like तो prioritize कैसे करते हैं? ये मतलब ये tickets is more important.
देखो इसमें दो पॉइंट है अनुज। पहला, लेट्स से यू आर माय मैनेजर, ठीक है? अब आपने कहा कि रोहित एक काम करो, प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग बनाओ। आई क्रिएटेड द प्रोडक्ट बैकलॉग। I created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 features, 10 main modules, 100 tickets. 10, 10 tickets per module. अनुज यू सेड कि अच्छा ठीक है यार रोहित 100 टिकट्स बना ली, 10 मॉड्यूल्स हैं, अब स्टार्ट विद चैट। तो आई सेड ओके, नॉट एन इशू। सो दैट मींस चैट इज माय फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी। लेकिन अंडर चैट आई हैव 10 टिकट्स। अब इट इज योर let's say confirmation that I have to first do chat for the month of January in 4 weeks. So I have 10 tickets. Now, as a Scrum team, it is my responsibility as a as a business analyst, as a developer, as a tester, as a designer, it is my responsibility that I will inculcate and check all these 10 tickets that how much time will it take. अब नाउ यू विल क्वेश्चन में कि यार रोहित भाई हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि कितना टाइम लगेगा? यार क्यों नहीं पता चलेगा? व्हाई नॉट? बिकॉज वी आर एन एक्सपीरियंस्ड वन। Don't think of yourself as an inexperienced fresher. You are an experienced one. If not you, भाई developer तो वहां पे है ना. They have given this chat feature to multiple clients. So they know कि भाई इस text box बनाने में, including front end and back end, it takes 3 days with testing. That means design, development, testing. ठीक है, तो it takes 3 days, this takes 5 days, this takes 7 days, this takes 9 days. So in a month, I would be able to do these 10 tickets. So let's say कि this text board is very complex. Client will definitely ask for changes. Let's do it in priority 2. Whoever is the simple one will do it priority 1 so that we'll get more motivation that we have completed the tickets. So this is how we do the prioritization, or else it is the product owner or client's requirement that you do this first, you do this second. Or else there are some techniques, Kano technique, t-shirt sizing technique, Moscow technique, must have, should have, could have, won't have. So these are some of the techniques which we define. But in the practical environment, Anuj bhai and all, it totally depends upon the complexity of the ticket. अब आप खुद एक लॉजिकल सी चीज देखो अनुज। मैंने आपको कहा अनुज यार आज मंडे है, मेरे को फ्राइडे तक चैट, पीपल, रेस, रिएक्ट और व्यू, ये 5 चीजें चाहिए। ठीक है, दैट मीन्स अनुज यू हैव टू क्रिएट द यूजर स्टोरीज फॉर चैट, पीपल, रेस, रिएक्ट एंड व्यू इन 5 days. अब अनुज यू आर एन एक्सपीरियंस्ड बिजनेस एनालिस्ट, यू से कि यार व्यू और रिएक्ट पे तो मैंने बहुत इजी से काम कर लूंगा, ये मुझे पता है, इसके फीचर्स, फंक्शनैलिटी, what are the wireframes, what are the UI UX, what is the acceptance criteria, and what are the expectations from the client side. You have taken all the requirements for these two. So you say कि ठीक है यार एक काम करता हूँ, let me do this first. मेरे को भी मोटिवेशन मिलेगा, even I will get more motivated that I have completed 2 tickets in 1 day. Then I will have 1 extra buffer day. Then raise, it is mildly complex, so I'll start with this. Now, chat and people, they are complex tickets. Client interaction is required for further requirement. So for the first 3 days, you are doing these 3 tickets and you are taking more and more insight and intel about these 2 tickets. And by Thursday, you have all the information about chat and people. So you will work extra and you will half complete these two tickets. And by Friday morning, you will show each and every information, user story and documentation and wireframe and UI UX to your reporting manager. You show it to me and I say, ठीक है, raise React view is good to go, but table and chat is incomplete. You say, yeah, sir, Rohit bhai, it is incomplete because I need some more information and insight, but I will do it by EOD. Getting my point, Anuj? देखो,
Yes, sir. Yes.
product owner gives you in bulk. तो कहेगा भाई, I have given you time, I have given you framework, I have given you task. Regardless and no matter what, I am expecting it by Friday or I am expecting it by 30th. So now it is in your code. So now you do it according to your side. So you will discuss it within your team. इसी को तो this is what we call it as a internal grooming session. जहाँ पे you, developer, tester, designer, release team, support team, they all sat on a online forum and we all discuss according to our priority, according to our requirement, according to our availability. Okay, so that's how we prioritize.
तो इट मीन्स कि सर जैसे प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर जो है वो अपना प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट का एक टाइमलाइन होगा बिल्कुल डिसाइडेड, और उसी टाइमलाइन में उसको टिकट वो क्लोज करने होंगे, राइट? उसी
Yes, yes.
टाइमलाइन दैट।
Ideally, Anuj, this is the practice. Okay. But if you remember, in business requirement document, we put a constraint. Okay. System perspective, mein, there is a constraint, which means there are things which is beyond control. इसमें दो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होती हैं. Two things which are very much important. First is time. Second is budget.
राइट सर।
You are my client. You said, yeah, Rohit, it's $1 million project. मैं इससे ज्यादा नहीं दे सकता. And it's a 1 year contract. Otherwise, there will be a SLA, there will be a SLA breach, and there will be a penalty. But I will
राइट
include this in the business requirement document and get a sign off from your side, which would say that time and budget, they are prone to change. It is beyond control. Why? Because we are following agile. We entertain changes and you are the client. 1st of January 2025 and 31st of December 2025. It's a 12 months gap. In 12 months, there would be a huge and drastic change in terms of technology and in terms of software and in terms of competitive and market analysis. Maybe 1st of January 2024 in HRMS, there was no shift scheduling management system. But by the June or by the August, technology has introduced that now shift scheduling option is available for roster allocation. It can be done automated. So by September, October, you will say, yeah, I am the client. I am also looking for shift scheduling management system in my HRMS. Make sure that you integrate it. So now you are working as per the as is, and now client has given you new expectations, which will of course will take more time, will take more resources, will take more technology, will take more technical skills and resources. And then, of course, it will take some more budget. So now it is changed. So instead of 12 months, now it is 15 months. Instead of $1 million, it is now $1.1. I'm sorry,
राइट
$1.1
सर।
million. ठीक है, अनुज?
गॉट इट सर। थैंक यू।
ठीक है. So that's about the project and product lifecycle. Then comes software development lifecycle. Okay. Maybe in a way it is almost the same, which is planning and requirement analysis, design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance. जो मैंने आपको कहा था, in planning we have, pre-sales and project planning. ठीक है. Once the project planning documentation, grooming session is done, then we do the design, wherein final documentation, final grooming session, and we start the sprint. Once sprint started, then we start with the development, then we start with the testing, then we start with the deployment, and then we support and maintenance, which is from the client side, if they have found any issue or bug, we fix it. Okay, guys, which means that defines the project scope, objectives, and feasibility, and identifies the business and technical requirements. Okay. So once the client is onboarded, once we have done the onboarding, once the client is thorough with the revised BRD, then we define the project planning, product backlog, sprint backlog, define the documentation in terms of user story, use cases, the functional requirement document, system requirement document, test cases accordingly in order to confirm the business and technical requirements. Then we do the design, wherein we finalize as per the functional, non-functional, and technical specifications. We define the UI UX. What is UI UX? User interface and user experience. User interface का मतलब ये है कि if you all are seeing my screen, this is UI. This is user interface. I, as a live user, I am seeing this PDF. Okay, so I can see this, draw, eraser, pen, highlight, ask Copilot, minimize, maximize, save, print, edit with Acrobat. So all these options. Okay, this is UI. User experience means I am clicking on something and I am actioning something and I'm getting a behavior. I'm getting a reaction, which means if I click this, it is giving me a behavior. It is maximizing the font. If I'm clicking on this, it is minimizing the font. So this is user experience. I am experiencing. I'm getting a behavior. Okay, I'm getting a reaction. This is known as front end and back end. This is known as UI, which is front end. This is known as back end, which is user experience. If I action something, I get a reaction. Action is front end, back end is reaction. Okay. Then we do the development, write codes according to the design specifications. Then we do the testing, which is, a manual testing and automation testing. Manual testing is unit integration, system user acceptance testing, and automation testing via JMeter, API testing. Selenium, we do the automation testing via test scripts, which is created from the user story and use cases as a business analyst that you have created. Then we do the deployment. As per the release notes, we do the sprint demo. As per the sprint demo, customer, who's the client, will perform the user acceptance testing. Okay. Its user acceptance testing is very, very important. हम यूजुअली क्या सोचते हैं कि व्हाट इज यूजर एक्सेप्टेंस टेस्टिंग कि भाई हमने डिजाइन कर लिया वी हैव डन द डिजाइन वी हैव डन द डेवलपमेंट वी हैव डन द टेस्टिंग एंड इन डिप्लॉयमेंट वी आर showing it to the client. That is user acceptance testing. No, guys, it's a two-way. It's a first part is sprint demo. When we have done the regression testing, automation testing, manual testing, then we show it to the client that Mr. Client or Miss Client, जैसे मैं आप लोगों को show कर रहा हूँ, तो I am doing first part of user acceptance testing. You all are my live users. You have ordered and you have asked for the software development for MS Teams. So I am showing you, hi, Mr. Client or hello, Miss Client. This is chat. This is how it works. If I type something and if I click on enter, you all will be able to see it in your chat button. Okay. If I click on people, this is how all the options are available. If I raise hand, if I unraise hand, this is how. So I'm doing sprint demo. Now you will say, take a Rohit, you are a good business analyst. Now give us the credentials and we will do it in our time. So I will give the username and password for this MS Teams and I will share it with all of you via mail or whatever the forum is. Then you in your time, you will test it. You will check it. This is known as user acceptance testing. And then you will say, okay, Rohit, we have also checked it and whatever the sprint demo that you have given, it is working absolutely as it is. So we are good to go. Now you as a client, you have given me the green signal. You have given me the, acceptance as per the sprint demo and user acceptance testing, and you have given me the approval. Now it will move on from one environment to another, and that environment is production to live environment. There are five environments: develop local host environment, development environment, test environment, production or stage environment, and live environment. Being a business analyst, you are a part of each and every environment जो हमारा ये होता है: local host, development, testing, production, live. ठीक है guys? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now? Yes, guys. Yes, no, maybe. ठीक है?
Hmm.
Yes, guys.
No, sir.
ठीक है, ठीक है. All right. हाँ जी, अनुराग, please.
Hi Rohit. This is my first class, and I got to learn a lot of new things. Just a quick question: how do you uh, expect us to come to these classes, right? I mean, because it was a bit fast for me. I mean, this class was a bit on the faster end for me,
This
so I
is the
wasn't
first
able
topic,
to.
bhai.
Sorry.
This is the first topic.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm asking you, is there a document or is there a holistic workbook wherein we can, study on our own after the workshop?
देखो, I will share this recording onto your WhatsApp group. ठीक है? If there is a document needed, then I will share the document. Once the documentation part starts, then I will share frequent documents. Abhi, from my perspective, just try to go through with the session and recorded sessions so that you can have a better understanding. I'm not expecting you to, understand it 100%. Eventually, it will come. Eventually and habitually, you will be able to understand all these jargons. Abhi, to it is just that you just need to correlate things according to the terminologies and jargons that I've used. Try to use it in a simpler way with software development. And believe me, thoroughly and eventually it will come to you. ठीक है? All right, guys. Any more
Yeah,
questions,
thank you.
doubts, ambiguities, any issues? Sanjay bhai.
The last point, can you clear out with the involvement with the local host and production? तो अभी अपने लास्ट इन्वॉल्वमेंट
ये मैं बताऊंगा आपको दोबारा. Local host, development, testing, product and live environment. जो हमारा जो सॉफ्टवेयर होता है ना, जैसे कि ऐसे दिस, ठीक है, जैसे Yahoo Mail. You all know what is Yahoo Mail, right? So Yahoo Mail, when it was initially, created, or let's say Gmail, when it was initially created, or it must be in the local host, which is HTTPS local host dot. ठीक है, जहाँ पे developers, database, all these people, they have started working on the codes and the queries. Once that is
So is
done,
it like,
then
sorry to interrupt, is it like the backend
yes,
development? Okay.
absolutely, wherein the developers they write the code. When developers are done or database team are done, then it goes to the development environment wherein they refine the code and do the unit testing and integrate the front end, which is UI UX, with the back end so that it can act and react accordingly. And then it goes to the test environment wherein QAs and BAs they do the manual testing and automation testing. Then it goes to the stage of pre-prod or production environment wherein we show it to the client for the sprint demo so that they perform the user acceptance testing. And then each and everything is bugless and flawless. Then it goes to the live environment wherein actual end users they start using with the software, interact with the software.
Okay, so it means with the live coding can define all the involvement as support to the product base and also with the service point of view, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
ठीक है. ठीक है, guys. All right, let's catch up tomorrow or day after tomorrow with the consecutive topic simultaneously. so that we can have a better understanding point by point and topic by topic. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day. Good night.
Okay, Rohit.
Stay safe and be safe. Have a great day, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Rohit.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome, guys.
Right.
Welcome to all of you. Thank you so much.